Welcome, my friends. Welcome to the forest. We've got some shards to pull today and maybe a couple other things to go over. First, let me go ahead and, well, before I do that, got a new chair. It's terrible. Actually, it's not too bad. It's mesh. My problems with it is the arms are real wobbly and it's so high off the ground I can barely touch it with my feet. All right, let's go ahead and get things going with Raid. All right. So I've been playing a little bit, got some of my daily quests out of the way already. Just have a few more to go. We've got some new things going on here. We've got an event and some dungeons and some tournaments. We've got the Princely Titan event still going on. We've got a new Harmonious Path event, which get champions as one way, or get artifacts and accessories, usually through dungeons, campaigns, or through the forge. We've got three paths to start off with. What you're going to want to do with this is, if you're doing it, is work your way down through one side to get down to the key. Then you've got to come back up to go down the middle, unlock that. If you want to get any of the artifacts that are here and the soul, and then continuing down, you've got mythical book and some more materials for forging, etc. And you can choose either side path, or if you have enough shards to pull and want to do it, maybe you can clear the whole thing. We've got a gear enhancement event going on, so as you upgrade your gear, you can earn points there. And you can earn materials. And we've got, starting in 5 hours, we've got a champion training event, ethereal deck event. I believe that one just ended. I don't have enough to do anything else. I actually didn't get any of it. But you're here for the shards. And I've got 33 void shards to pull on a 2x event. Oh, one thing before I pull the shards. I don't have anything in the news about it that you can see, but we've got a new champ coming up that you can get. It's a login champ. I think, which one is it? I think it's this one right here. Valorin the Equalizer. Then in the second phase, we're kicking things off with a new champion chase for one of Teleria's most mysterious denizens, Valorin the Equalizer, who will be available to all players for free. That's not all, though. Coalition event also returns with new limited quests alongside a fusion event and another champion central to the story of Web of Corruption. Hagabah the Nest Maid. Grab these legendary champions and take them into the event dungeon, which will remain active until the end of the event. So you've got some new champs coming up you can try for. Well, this one is going to be free. The other one is going to be, I'm not sure if it's a shard event or a fusion. But here we go. We've got 33 shards. We're going to start off. I'm going to pull 10 and first 20. We're going to pull the first 20 and see what we get. And then we'll do the last 13 one at a time. And you know how shard events goes on. Well, that's the wrong one. Try that again. You know, void shards go is very, very low odds of getting a legendary. But we're going to give it a shot. Targeted champion boost is also in effect. And that would be Rhea, the Mourned. So maybe we'll pull her. If we're lucky, get really lucky. And then if we do, we can go over her. All right, here we go. Umbral Enchantress. Bunch of rares. And the typical void shard pull. All right, one more times 10. More rares. And we get a legendary Tramaria. And Tramaria. Dark Elves. Not what I was expecting. I haven't heard a whole lot about this one. What we've got? She's immune to sleep, stun, freeze, fear, and true fear debuffs. That's pretty good. Fills his champion's turn meter by 20% whenever an enemy tries to place one of those debuffs or petrification debuff on this champion. So any she looks like she's immune to any most of the CC debuffs. Beyond Emotions is her A3. We have removes all debuffs from all allies, then fills the turn meter of each ally by 15%. Also places a block debuff buff on all allies for 2 turns. Fills the turn meter of each ally by a further 10% for every fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, sleep, stun, or petrification debuff removed. Fills the turn meter of each ally by a further 5% for any other debuff removed. Pretty good. Stagnation Sickness, A2. Attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Now, is that going to be on all enemies or just one, the target? Probably all of them. After attacking, has an 80% chance of decreasing each enemy's turn meter by 30%. And then Honor A1. Attacks all enemies, has a... Wow, attacks all enemies? Attacks all enemies? Removes all debuffs from all allies? So we've got 2 attacks, and they're both AoE. Attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. And it also has a 30% chance of placing a fear debuff for 1 turn on enemies with 50% or less turn meter. That's a pretty good champ to have, a support champ. And her speed is in all battles by 23%. Yeah, definitely. That's going to be a good champ. It's going to kind of, I guess, take Mithrala's place. Well, we have 13 more to go. Let's see what else we can get. We're going to do them one at a time. Now, that was not the boosted champ, but I'll take it. A rare confessor. Another rare. An epic. Rowan of the Banner Lords. I think I've gotten this one once before. Not too bad in a couple spots. Another rare Banner Lord. We're probably going to get just rares from here out. The Seducer. Did you ever see the movie um, with Jack Black, School of Rock? This guy reminds me of the one guy in the band on School of Rock. Not the School of Rock kids, but the competition band. Doom Screech, pretty good rare. Probably already have a few of them. Uh, Down Bloat Ray. It would be nice. I've got 4 more to go. If I could get something in the Arcanites. Okay. Beardall. He's a stinker. But, he's there. Faction Wars. If you need them. Retainer. Another epic. Warcaster. Not too bad reviews, but not great. Last one. And Confessor. All right, well, that's what we've got. We got lucky. We got one legendary. We've got my other 6 accounts I did all earlier today, and no, did not get so lucky. What my clanmates did though, he pulled Yumiko. It's Yumiko, not Yumeko. You got that, Ash? So who's new? Got the dwarf down here. Beardall. And our Lego. Tramaria. Let's see what her reviews are. 4-4, 4-5, 4-3, 4-2, 4-4, 4-4. Not too good on spiders then. Either that or not too many. It's 214 ratings. Terrible on Demon Lord. Yeah. The things she does doesn't really help on Demon Lord. Chimera. Good one. listed good for Chimera and Hydra. Like I said, she can go in a place where you would put Miss Rala. Well, that satisfies that quest. All right, let's see here. I probably have to move her over to my vault. I mean, out of the vault. Got a couple of him. To the collection with you. I don't know if I have more than one of him. Put him in the collection too. Well, she's going to be down here at the bottom. Just kind of getting a look at what else I have. I have to think about what to put on her. But for now, we're going to go ahead and check out our results on the event. 27,640. That's not too bad, not too shabby. All right. So I'm going to go down this side, collect what I can down here. Can I get the key? I've got enough for the key. And we can go back up here. Open the key. And then I only have enough for this one item. I would have to do a good bit more pulling in order to get any of these. And I'm honestly, I only want to pull on 2X's. Got some good loots there. Up to the second milestone now. All right. I want to go ahead and do some upgrading on her while I'm in the midst of it. Now, I do have a barrel, but I think I would actually... that'll only get up to level 50. And I've got plenty of void. Bruise, yeah. Void bruise to do that. So I'll save that for once I get to 6 stars, which may be a while yet. Do we have enough? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get her ascended. And good about that. I want to see if I have enough chickens. I don't have any chickens. I got 4-star chickens. I got 3-star chickens, but no 5-star chickens. And I really don't want to use these up to make chickens. See what we have in the vaults. I don't want to use any of those and or those. So hide. So it kind of leaves about the same thing. I'll have to spend the time in the silver, which I don't have a whole lot of right now, to create chickens. Okay, well, that was fun. Collect a few things. Now, last time we got together, last Tuesday, you'll remember I talked about um, Farbstuff's RSL helper, and it has a section in it for finding chimera teams. Well, I tried it out earlier today on another account. We're going to give it a shot here to now that I've got available chimera battles, and we're going to see how well it does on this one. So for now, let's get over to chimera. And I'm going to start with the hard team. All right, so I need to re-share my screens with you. So it's going to take a second. Okay. Whee! Do you see what I see? Gotta do something here. Okay, this is my team that I normally use. Okay, so now it's loaded up. What I'm going to do is just make sure this team is saved. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take that out of there. And we're going to go down here to Team Finder. Now this is for Chimera Trials. And we'll just say it's void, but we're going to go for hard. And let it find the team. And now it says this one. See, now Skimfoss is only level 40, and so is that one. And this one's only level 50. I don't think it's got any of them that are all level 60s. Now, none of these are level 60s, so they might work for the trials, but they're not going to work for me right now. That's for sure. So what I did on my other on my alt was I went ahead and closed that one out. And this is going to be weird. You don't have it on this computer. Hell, Hades, where are you? Optimizer, RAID optimizer. Windows. You know what? I can't remember what my login is. So I may not be able to do this on this computer. Oh, yeah, username. Might have to create a username here. Pretty sure I don't have it written down. Mm-hmm. See. Do I have a login? I don't know. No, I don't want to send me a password. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. All right, well, never mind that. We out to infinity and beyond. All right, well, never mind. That'll have to be for another day. Once I get that straightened out, maybe on Tuesday I'll go ahead and run a Chimera. I forgot I didn't have the app the on this computer, and I can't just jump over to the other computer to show you. So that's all I've got for you for tonight. We got some news. We got some. Oh yeah, we also got the Forge Pass going on tonight. This week started. We've got 3 weeks left for that, and you've got the Righteous set that you can get. Do the daily challenges, get some rewards. If you do the Forge Pass, you get that for either $19.99 or $50. I'm trying to stay as free to play as I can. There are some things you got to pay for if you want them, like this one. You want the champion, you got to pay for it. There's no freebie on that. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my daily quests. You guys can stick around if you want. But other than that, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and hit the bell so you get notified when I go live again on Tuesday. Let's see, we got some classic arena fights we have to do. 115 against mythicals. Place your bets. Place your bets. I'm going to go ahead after this, switch back to just showing the screen. Yay, got a victory. +4. What do you think? See, as I'm starting to level up, I'm starting to get a little bit more risky on the arenas here. I still need to get all the. Oh, I'm not going to do that one. This guy here, boy, oh boy. Pelops the Victor, that is OP. Especially this one. I've gone against him before. He'd wipe you out in one shot. But anyway, I still got to finish out my Great Hall. It's going to be a while yet before I hit level 100. Marius. Killer Marius. One more. I do this campaign because it's got some useful uh, rares that you can get. I'm not bothering putting any food champs in there to level up. It's just a time saver. And to be honest, I don't have a lot of food champs that I want to level up right now anyway. I have a ton of level 40s. It's a little bit of a challenge to decide which ones are worth keeping and which ones do you want to use for food. Normally, while this is going on, I'll be watching videos. Do any of you guys listen to audiobooks? I just finished up Wheel of Time series last month. Now I've started on the Dragon Riders of Pern series, which the books are considerably shorter. I have to budget my time a little bit more on those. With the Wheel of Time books, they one book can be a long time, like 24 hours, and you listen to actually more than that, 53 hours or something like that. Some of the books, but with the Dragon Riders of Pern series, the books are considerably shorter, and yeah, let's say it's 24 hours of audio. Um, if I listen to 1 hour a day, that'll only get me actually 20. Actually, it's 24 chapters. So if I listen to one chapter a day, that'll only give me 24 days. So you get when you're part of Audible, you get a credit every month, just for paying the bill. I like the Audible. I don't know any other better audio book streaming service. That is streaming, and that is an issue. I think you can, if you have a Kindle, you can listen to them on a Kindle or a phone if you got a phone, but take it with you. But I like the audiobooks because this way I can listen to the story while I'm doing something here. To be honest, the sounds are not the greatest to constantly listen to on Raid. All right, let's see. I have already done Ultra Nightmare. I have done a Nightmare, one key, to do brutal. The more levels of clan boss you can do, the more shards you can get. So it's good to try to get each, maybe not the highest score on each one, but you want to try to get the maximum for the loot. So let's say on brutal, if you can one key and get over 21.7 million damage, you can do that one. And same with nightmare. If you can do over, let's just round it out to 40. If you can do 40 on one key, so what you do is you do one key of nightmare and one key of brutal. That doubles up the loot you get and your chances of getting shards. Now, the ultimate goal is to do ultra nightmare, and you need to get 70 million damage to do that, because the ultimate nightmare drops sacred shards more often and also void shards. When you get down to the other, like nightmare, you've got the same shards, but they don't drop as often. You might have more often get the void shards or ancient shards. And then when you get down to the brutals, you don't even get a sacred shard. All you can get is one of these two, and you don't get those all the time. So that's why you want to go ahead and try to do as many different levels as you can. Oh, let's see what we can do in Hydra. Got Hydra hard, about halfway there. Somebody's doing brutal. Couple of guys. I don't really have any good Hydra teams. Let's see what I've got. My best setup team here: 20 million on easy, 30 million on easy, 30 million on normal. All right, I will give it a shot. See what we can get. This is normal, right? No, that's normal. Let's see. Try again. So each one of these is a normal. And if I use one, I can't use the other. It's rotation 1. And I think we're on rotation 6. Yeah, we're on rotation 6. It's a conundrum. It's a conundrum. If I use that one, it messes up a bunch of the other ones. All right, I am going to go for this one and see what kind of score I get. 2.1, not very good. One more chance. Nah. So forget that one. Let's try this one. $15 on hard. That's not too bad. That's pretty much half of what I get on normal with that team. And it gives me 30 million clash points. That's about as best as I can expect on hard. So I will go ahead and keep those results. And I'm going to skip on down to normal, see if I have any teams left. One team that can do it. Got 6 battles left. And that's only 15. Try one more time. Oh, I should have taken the 15. Yep. Yeah. Only one more to go after this. All right, I'll take it. It's not the 35, so I'm probably not going to get my chest. But I've got one key left to try to get the 6. I've got to see the whole thing here. Where do I go here? Well, let's start off with some speed. Speed in all battles by 24. Want a reviver. Or 2. Mr. Farrakhan. It's an attack. May use him. Iodex. He's a reviver. So let's throw him in there. Guess I'm unkillable with that. Oh, there we go. Now let's see who we can do for damage. We got that. And we've got that. Actually, I'll take that out, put that in. Let's see. Can we get 6? $18. I believe I'll take that one. Save that. Keep results. Put a name to it. Rotation 6. What was it? 18 million? Norm? Okay. Well, my Hydra is done. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. And for those of you who stuck around to the end, I appreciate it. Go ahead and give me a like and subscribe. And go ahead and hit the notification bell so you'll know the next time I go live. Oh, I've got some things up here to do. I can do 2. These will be saved for next clan versus clan. Get those extra points. All right, guys. We're going to close this out here. And you guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday when Clan versus Clan starts. And peace out.